In this session, we're going to explore how to manage the products during your live show. And what you can see here is our admin panel on the right hand side and the live on the left hand side. And we're not really live right now. We're just going to simulate this using this recording. And we just imagine for a second, that this is an actual live show that's happening right now. So as you can see, there's a product currently on display, which is the red jacket, which is approximately like that one over here. And now what I can do, let's say I'm gonna progress in my presentation, then I can simply navigate to the next product by pressing these little two arrows over here, and it's gonna show the t-shirt, and it's going to update for everyone who's watching. They're now going to see the t-shirt, and they can now start clicking and purchasing the t-shirt. And of course they can also click on the little icon over here, and they see all the products that are available in this session, so they can purchase any other product. Unless you don't want them to do so, you can enable what we have called the drop mode. Here it is. That was gone for a second. That was because I was in the recording mode. So now I'm in the live mode. I can enable drop mode, and essentially what this does when I go live, and I'm going to show you this in a second. It's actually going to hide the product icon from over here, and customers can only purchase the one product currently that's on display. Now, why is that useful? The drop mode is useful if you have maybe limited stock and you don't want someone to purchase the product before you get to actually presenting it, right? So imagine you have like unique pieces that you're selling. You've planned a 1-hour live show, and all the products are available, and you get to product number 5 but someone already bought it, then it's gone, right? So there is no point for you to continue presenting it. And you want to use the live also to demonstrate the products that you have, especially if they're unique pieces, and that's why drop mode can be quite useful. So as mentioned, you can enable or disable this over here, and then accordingly, when you're live, customers can either purchase only the current product or all the products by clicking on the list. And you can also switch through the products by clicking on the panel over here. So as you can see, when I click on the different products, they also change. So that's another way to select which product you want to show right now. You can change the order of those products. So if I now put the shorts after the cap and I press the button here down, then you can see the shorts are the next one. You can cycle through the products. So if I reach the end of the list, I'm going to end up again at the beginning. So I'm going to go back to the cap. So that's also possible. And you can also, during the live, if you want, add more products to the collection, right? So I can say, okay, I also want to sell our panda head, so I can add it, and now it's also available for purchase. It's also available, for customers to see. So that's also something that you can do. You can remove the products, and you could even edit them, right? So I'm going to show this. Wait, let me actually select the panda. So here you can see now we have the panda head on display during our live, and I can make real-time changes. It's a special panda head. So you can see it actually updates to everyone watching in real time. You can make inventory changes manually. You can also connect using an API to update the inventory, right? So you can sync your e-commerce store with our database to manage the inventory. And that's actually useful because, as you can see, if I would put this to 0, you can see it's actually sold out, right? So that's quite useful. And another thing that we have here is a countdown deal. So the countdown deal essentially adds a countdown timer to the product. So you could have a product that's maybe on a special price, a special offer, and when this countdown runs out, the product will be removed from display over here. You should use this together in conjunction with the drop mode, so to make sure that it's no longer in the panel, because there it would show as like sold out, but it's still there. So that's another feature that you can use. So that's how you control how to display which product at which time. And if you are doing the live yourself, then obviously you would want to present, and you would have to somehow tap this button, to go to the next product. You can also invite moderators to your session, and they can get access to this, while you're streaming with a different device. So maybe they have their mobile phone, because remember, all this is also accessible using a mobile device. So they can log in. You can add them here under the session access as like streamers or moderators. Streamer can stream, a moderator can only moderate, and then they can publish the products for you, right? So that's another way to work as a team together. So that's how you manage the products during the live show.